a tech staffing company in Northern Virginia had to apologize after a job listing seeking preferably Caucasian applicants was actually posted on LinkedIn. I mean, we have it right there. There it is, right there at the top of most importance. No, I mean, this is just like, I think the middle of the ad.
It's the first requirement.
Exactly.
It does appear to be.
Yes. Very important. So it took the company 2 days to respond after they went viral for reasons that they should not be proud of. And here's the statement. The company's co-CEO said, "We understand why some may have been upset seeing the listing."
No, you do?
Because we were too. We are also looking at measures that could help us catch offensive or outside of policy ads before they ever go live to ensure this can't happen again. Now, the company said they fired the people involved in this. Another part of this is LinkedIn, because this went on LinkedIn's website and stayed there. We talk so much about social media abuses and what should be allowed and algorithms and how they work. So LinkedIn, they put out a statement as well, and it says, "Discrimination of any kind is against our policies, and we have no tolerance for it on our platform. We have dedicated teams and technical measures in place to identify content that violates our policies. They took quick action to remove the job posting."
Well, 2 days not exactly.
Right, I'm like, right, and it doesn't necessarily quick enough, but if social media is what alerts you.
Yeah. But there is an ironic twist to the story, and I am going to do, I don't know if it's a defense, but I'm just going to give you a different angle here. So the CEO, as you might have seen in that quote, is Ashwani Mayur, and he is Indian American as well as other executives at the company. And the company's workforce is apparently 60% minority. So there is some chance that it might have been, look, I'm gonna tell you from my immigrant experience, and so you take it for whatever it's worth, that there was an immigrant at the company who thought, you know what, we need a white guy for this job, right? Like we sent folks and they weren't getting the pharmaceutical sales that we needed in Tampa, and so maybe if we send a white guy, he'll get more sales. I don't know if that's what happened. It's admittedly speculation. Even so, it's totally unacceptable under any circumstances to say you prefer Caucasians.
Right.
But I just want to be clear that it's not necessarily, racial in the sense of white people saying, it's certainly obviously not the CEO saying like, hey, let's just stick to the good folks here of white people. It doesn't make the discrimination any better, by the way. It just explains what the context is.
Yeah.
And listen, internalized racism is still a product of the white supremacy that runs our country. It's still so.
That's a great point. That's a great point, and it actually happens in a lot of immigrant communities where they feel like, oh well, the white guys know, right? And what us poor immigrants, what do we know, right? And that's internalized stereotypes.
Yeah. Do you remember the school? I'm sorry, in Houston. A couple weeks ago, the story where she had the principal came out with the dress code, no bonnets, no this on your hair. It was a lot of like anti-black woman thing. And then the story gets on the Post and boom, the principal's a black woman. And as JR pointed out, like there are those times where it's like, oh, we can't let the white folks see us like this, you're bringing me down. That same type of, it's all over. It's the same, it's all the product of the same problem.
Yeah, I mean, Trump did very well with Mexican American voters. All things considered, you'd be surprised.
Anything more than zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally.
And the interesting, I mean, I saw a study recently. I mean, it was a few years ago, but it said that a white person in this country without a college degree has about the same percentage of a chance of getting an equal job as a black person with a college degree in this country. So like, because I think that like a lot of times with these racism issues, like we think that like sort of de jure racism like this is over, but it's still definitely, and obviously institutional racism, but like this kind of thing still happens.
Yeah,
it still happens.
Yeah, and so look, when we point out that, hey, the black guy's got the college degree on average, is the study that Nando's referring to, and he should not be getting the same level of jobs as a white guy with no degree. You see that it's not just about education, it's not just about your accomplishments or your success. It's unfortunately, race is still a factor in the country. They say, oh, you're making it about race. No, the guy actually couldn't get a job. That's what's about race, right? Us pointing it out doesn't make it more racial. We're just trying to get people to understand and acknowledge this so that if you're a good person, we can get past it. Now, in this case with the company, this is not their first offense. I'm going to quote CBS News here, quoting a local station. WUSA reports the screenshots posted online show the company had posted an ad for an account manager in Herndon, Virginia, with a notation including, quote, female candidate only.
I wonder who got the job.
Yeah, so, and that could also be stereotypes, etc., of like, oh no, they're gonna wanna see a woman and she's gonna be more pleasant and that's gonna lead to more sales, or in Tampa, they wanna see a white guy.
But you're not supposed to say that out loud in the job posting.
Right, this company needs to stop hiring, put that money into some sort of training.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
like this is, and it's great that we get to see it because we do know still to this day in 2019, certain names get resumes immediately thrown into the garbage.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I guess it's important that they're honest.
Yeah, in a sense, I mean, you guys are right. In a sense, they're
brownie
like,
points for honesty.
Yeah, they're like, well, okay, we're just gonna say it, and everybody's like knuckleheads. They said it. No, you just do it. Just do it. You don't say it, idiots. Okay. Anyway, so they did get caught, but now it's finally off LinkedIn, and they're trying to fix it. So,
do you think that they said it in a meeting? And like some big exec said it in a meeting, and then some intern who's
That's probably what happened. Like they just like
typed it.
Exactly. That's probably what happened.
You never know.
I have no idea. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.